Fast fashion is a production model built on speed and low cost. It churns out trendy clothing at breakneck speeds, encouraging consumers to constantly refresh their wardrobes. This model relies heavily on mass production, using cheap materials like polyester and nylon. These synthetic fabrics are derived from petroleum, a non-renewable resource, and contribute significantly to pollution. The constant influx of new styles fuels a buy, wear, discard cycle. Consumers are tempted to buy more clothes than they need, discarding them after only a few wears. This overconsumption leads to a massive amount of textile waste, ending up in landfills where it can take hundreds of years to decompose. The environmental impact of fast fashion is staggering, and the industry's thirst for the latest trends comes at a high cost to our planet and its inhabitants. The environmental consequences of fast fashion are far-reaching and devastating. The industry is a major contributor to global carbon emissions, second only to oil and gas. The production, transportation and washing of clothes require immense amounts of energy, much of which comes from fossil fuels. Furthermore, fast fashion is a thirsty industry, consuming vast amounts of water for growing cotton and manufacturing textiles. The excessive use of water depletes freshwater resources and pollutes waterways with toxic chemicals and dyes. The runoff from textile factories often contains harmful substances that contaminate rivers and oceans, harming aquatic life and ecosystems. The environmental damage caused by fast fashion is a stark reminder that our choices have consequences. It's time to rethink our relationship with clothing and embrace more sustainable practices. Fast fashion's relentless pursuit of low prices often comes at the expense of garment workers. The industry is notorious for its poor labor practices, with workers in developing countries often subjected to unsafe working conditions and unfair wages. These workers, mostly women, toil long hours in cramped and poorly ventilated factories, often without adequate safety measures. The use of toxic chemicals and dyes in textile production poses serious health risks to these workers. Exposure to these substances can lead to respiratory problems, skin diseases, and even cancer. Despite the risks they face, garment workers are often trapped in a cycle of poverty, earning wages that are barely enough to survive. The human cost of fast fashion is a stark reminder that our clothing choices have a direct impact on the lives of millions of people around the world. Consumers hold immense power to influence the fashion industry. By making conscious choices, we can reduce our environmental impact and support ethical labor practices. One of the most impactful steps is to buy less clothing. Consider the longevity and versatility of an item before purchasing. Choosing sustainable brands that prioritize eco-friendly materials and ethical production is crucial. Look for certifications like Fairtrade, GOTS, Global Organic Textile Standard, and Oecotex, which ensure fair labor practices and reduced environmental impact. Extending the life of our clothes through proper care, repair, and upcycling can significantly reduce textile waste. By embracing sustainable practices and advocating for change, we can create a fashion industry that is both stylish and responsible.